Guys, and welcome back for another video. Today we're going to be taking another look at the magnetic hooping system from SEWTECH. Now they were kind enough to send me two different size hoops. They gave me a 5" by 5" and then a 7.9" by 7.9", and these are the ones here. As you can see, they are full metal, and then they have these heavy duty magnets. So if you want to take a closer look at the actual hooping system, you can check out my first video where I did my first impressions video when getting this hoop for the first time. Now in this video, we're actually going to be taking it a step further, and I want to see if it can hoop. Now the reason why I say that is because I work with a lot of different types of materials, from light cottons all the way up to heavy duty vinyls, and I like to embroider everything under the sun. So I want to know, will it hoop? Will the magnets actually be able to hold my my different types of fabric to make sure that everything stays nice and secure and in place? Because that's the most important thing when it comes to embroidery, is you want to make sure that everything stays where it needs to be so you can get perfect, beautiful designs. Now you might already be familiar with the traditional hooping system. Now I do have a Janome MC550E right now, and this is the domestic machine. This is the regular hoop for that, and it has two parts. So you put your fabric on top, and then you would take this and you would push that and push the fabric down into it. Now you're not able to do that with really heavy duty, thicker fabrics. So then you end up doing something called floating, which is basically putting your interfacing into your hoop, and then you're going to put your fabric on top, and then maybe you're going to use some double-sided tape or some basting glue, or some, we have all sorts of different products that allow you to hoop, even just pinning your fabric onto your hoop. And although that works well, it might not always give you the best result and still allow some shifting. And that's what gets people into magnetic hoops, because one, it actually makes your workflow a lot faster because you're just sticking it on top of your hoop, and two, because then you eliminate that whole, will it actually go into my traditional hoops? So yeah, we're just gonna have a little bit of fun. I'm gonna pull out a bunch of different types of fabrics and materials, and we're gonna see how well it secures with these magnets. Now, depending on the hoop that you purchase, this one is the 5x5. So we have these little magnets here. They come with a bunch of them. So you just kind of stick it onto the actual hoop. But then when you get up to the larger size, then we get some really big magnets, and they're this big. So I have hope that this is going to work out really, really well, but you know, we're going to have to test it out and find out. So let's go over to the cutting table and let's hoop up some fabric. Okay, here is a closer look of the SEWTECH magnetic hoop. Again, this is the 7.9" by 7.9". We have really large magnets with this, and just like most, it does come with a frosted template. You can see through it, but it is still a little bit frosted. And then you have your little guidelines that you can mark, and your lifting lines, and then there's little grooves here that align with this, so you know where to place it, because this is actually a really thin frame, as you can see. So I have my tearaway stabilizer. I'm just going to use this all the time throughout this little demonstration. I'm just going to cut that. And this is what I would lay down flat. And I like to actually put some of these magnets on top just to hold that into place. And then I will take my fabric and I will place that on top and then reposition these. Now, I have just some regular old cotton. We're gonna test out how well this is. I can already assure you that this is going to go well because it is a fairly thin fabric. But what you're supposed to do is take your little magnets here, and there's a little lip here. And if you put it on the inside, you can push it like that. and then it will like lock into place because there's that little lip there. So you can do that on all sides. And if your fabric isn't super flat and ironed, it will make it nice and flat. Just be careful that you don't end up distorting it, because this is a plaid. I see a little bit of distortion, so that just goes to show you how tight that this really does hold it. So just like that, as you can see, the fabric is staying nicely. It is taut, and it's going to create a beautiful result. I don't, if you were to pull on it, it's like you need to pull pretty hard to be able to move it. So that's our baseline right here, is the cotton fabric. So I'm going to go ahead and let's put something a little bit more substantial down. Now I like to do a lot of tea towels. So I went ahead and got a tea towel from the dollar store, and because of my hoop, this is how my hoop would go in my machine. My little attacher thing is on the right hand side. So I'm just going to lay that flat. Now this is a more stronger or thicker fabric because it is a tea towel material. And just like that. Now they give you these just sort of regular rectangle ones. They are very strong and magnetic. So you have to be careful to make sure you don't distort your fabric. And then you can kind of stick some. So there we go. Now I have a tea towel. And again, I would need to really pull it. I'm feeling, feels very secure. Now just in this one area, you can put another, we have more magnets. You just need to be careful that, I'm pretty sure that your needle won't end up hitting this, but just be mindful of this actual magnet. But I think that is pretty good and secure. So now I can go ahead and embroider all of my tea towels. Okay, so another thing that I love to do is monogram towels. And towels can get pretty thick. So I have one here that is, on the thicker side. So I really am interested to know if this will hold with the magnets. Now typically I would float this and use pins or double-sided tape to hold it into place, but it's one of those things where it will shift around because it's just so bulky. So let us see how strong these magnets really are. Now because the larger hoop has bigger magnets, it makes me want to use a larger hoop, even though your design might not be larger, just so that I can use these larger magnets. Now if you are using a smaller hoop, then maybe, and you already have a large, a bigger hoop, you can maybe just steal them off of that just for extra, for the strongest magnet possible. But this is a very plush towel. I will put one on the corners to make sure that we have all of our bases covered. Okay, now, let's see. Oh. Okay, so there's a little bit less, you know, of course, it's thicker. But I feel like it's good. I'm shaking it off. I feel like that's actually really good. Wow. Okay, that impresses me. That does. I mean, again, this is a thick, this isn't like a little thin one. So, amazing. Oh, that's exciting. I have weddings coming up and I want to make embroidered monogram towels for them, which I need to get the towels actually. Okay, I'm going to take my little magnets and I'm going to place those to keep my tearaway stabilizer in place. Now, I wouldn't use tearaway if I was doing a garment, but just for this purpose, we're just pretending right now. So keeping that in place, and then you're able to put it inside of a sweatshirt. Now this is a thick terry cloth, French terry. And of course, you know, the first thing we like to do when we have an embroidery machine is do some cute sweaters. So once you have it placed, let's pretend like I have it all in place, then I would go underneath and I would take those magnets and then reposition them on top of the fabric, and then that would make sure that my stabilizer stays where it needs to. Okay. Okay, so sorry, my video cut off. So now you can see I have all of my magnets. I was able to pull the sweater to make sure that it is nice and taut. And now I'm going to show you just how strong these magnets are. I'm going to actually flip it upside down. And then I'm going to hold it by the hoop. And you can see that it is not coming off at all, which is perfect. Oh, I love that so much. This is going to be great for doing all of my hoodies and sweaters and garments. These magnets are deceivingly strong. Like you wouldn't think, but they really are. Okay, so I have some vinyl here, some precious vinyl I still have yet to use. It has a flamingo on it. And I'm going to place that on top. Now I wouldn't embroider this, but you get the idea. So again, I'm going to use my magnets. It's a little bit wrinkled, so let's see. Oh my, look at that. Wow. Impressive. I don't even need to use all the magnets. Look at that. This is great for all you bag makers out there who want to embroider your vinyl. Oh, I'm beyond impressed with this magnetic hooping system. And this is an honest review because I've never tried these materials, so wow. Now Now I would try waterproof canvas, but this is the thickest we're gonna get in my sewing room. So I'm really satisfied with that, and I think that anything you know, thinner than this is a no-brainer. Did I convince you? Did I bring you over to the magnetic hooping world? If you want to check out the magnetic hooping system from SEWTECH and see if you have your brand available, then you can check the link in the description box down below. There's also 10% off there for you from me. And yeah, I'm super thrilled with the quality of the hoops and how strong the magnets are. So I'm really excited to be able to use these in future projects. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments down below. And don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.